All right, good Monday morning, everybody. We are in the new shipping station right here. We are like in the garage here. We got stuff behind us. We've been bringing more stuff in. Did some photos earlier. That's why that light is still on. I need to turn that off. But want to show you guys some of the stuff that did sell here. In just a minute, we will go to the storage unit, pull the rest of the stuff because I've only got like 2 shelves worth of stuff here. We're going to keep pulling more shelves out. Probably pull another shelf worth of stuff out today. But I just want to show you guys a little bit of what sold. Let's sell this one CD. It's got Russian type letters on there, so not going to try to pronounce that. Sold for $765 plus shipping. Really cool Blackfoot signed photo, signed by the whole band. Actually, I have 2 copies of this. Got this. This was part of some estate sale leftovers I ended up with. It was marked, I think, $8 at the estate sale, and it went on 50% off. We sold it for $23.23 plus shipping, except a little bit lower offer because I've got 2 of them. Need to move them both. Next up, big O stack of books here. See if I can find it. Okay, these are all James Boswell books. Put out by McGraw-Hill. Nice looking set. Sold for $110 plus shipping. And last but not least, that's here. We've got, I think this is a charger for like video camera of some sort. Ended up selling that for $10 plus shipping. That is everything here at the unit. We're going to go down to the other unit. Not everything here at the unit. Oh, so you see what I'm saying. Everything here at the garage. We're going to go to the storage units, tell you guys what sold down there, talk about our plan for the week, and we'll go from there. All right, we're just going to jump into it here at the storage unit. One big lot of these Barbie magazines, Barbie Bazaars for like collectors. Did real good. I'll put the price up on the screen. Do not remember it, but I remember being very happy with those. A whole bunch of sewing machine parts. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there more? And then a little booklet. So we'll call that 7 sewing machine parts. Not bad for a nice little weekend. Lots of those still moving. I did pick up 3 sewing machines. Oh gosh, I guess that was Saturday. Picked up a whole trailer load of books. We got 31 of the big black and yellow totes full of, well, media. It's not all books. Books, CDs, DVDs, some records, that sort of thing. Also picked up 3 sewing machines. All that is from a guy that does estate sale buyouts. So usually that stuff, in my opinion, is better than average. So I'm very much looking forward to going through it later today. The sewing machines are going to get set to this until I get basically ahead and have some extra time, maybe on the Friday afternoon or something like that when I'm done with my work for the week. But for now, we are still just getting media up and running again since the move. And things are starting to move. Starting to get things moving. Here we got Stan Snake, Dawn of Love, little Native American thing. Some sort of electronics thing. Like, exactly what this is, what it does. But we sold it for like $50. See that go? Here we got Groups, a counseling specialty. I am moving most of my textbooks now on eBay. This is Pearson, Wiley, McGraw-Hill. Those types of big publishers are now getting moved on eBay instead of Amazon. I am now much more worried about my Amazon account and not running into issues there. So to do that, we're selling textbooks from the big main publishers on eBay. Here we have Christ and His Character, Conflict, all sorts of stuff by Lockerbie. We've got a little cookbook here. Here we've got a cookbook, Welch, Oklahoma. Putting the city and the state in the title of these really helps them sell. Yeah, been working on that lately. Got a whole bunch of those going up right now. If you are interested, send me some offers. James, the Red Engine. We got $15 for this puppy, I believe. Can you believe it? The wheels on it, pretty neat. We got one Easton Press book. Easton Press premium publishers. We got $25 for this all. They don't have that plate there. They do go for a little bit more. You can actually get replacement plates. Somebody tried to remove that one at one point. You can get replacement plates and cover them up. Blank plates, probably the thing to do. But yeah, Paradise Lost. Sold for $25. I picked this up in an antique shop for like $8, so not huge profit, but sold really fast. And then we got 2 more things. Look at that, the Oregon Trail for the IBM/Tandy. from 1990. If we got $10, we got. And then this home gunsmithing book. Same antique store I bought that at. Paid $2 for this. For the sell for I think $50 or something. Just like great content. Anything with a comb binding I am looking up because that is typically lower print. So yeah. And then also in this unit we've got 3 books that all sold on different platforms. One of these sold on Whatnot Buy It Now. One of these sold on Truegather, and then the other one sold on Etsy. I'm no longer doing cross-listing to the Whatnot and Etsy just because I don't have the time and I'm not seeing enough sales for it to make sense. But we sold Spinoza, I believe that sold on Etsy. This New American Standard Bible sold on Whatnot. And later, Letters on Creativity sold on Truegather. Truegather is a lot like Bonanza, but they don't charge you any money. Bonanza's starting to charge you money. And you know what? They just link to your eBay store. Everything is cross-listed, listed, delisted. It works perfectly, no problems. Love it. Anyways, that is everything in this unit. We're going to go down to the other unit, talk about the plan for the week. See what sold down there. Okay, plan for the first off, let's talk about last week. Last week, we got 100 listings up on eBay, sent 2 boxes to Amazon. The biggest issue I had last week working in the new environment was, well, a couple things. One, I don't have everything set up 100% yet in the garage. We are slowly getting there. I need to redo the photo station. I should have a temporary one set up. And I need to continue getting just like household stuff out of there. Almost done with that, but need to continue that. And then I need to get my new shelves built that all the new inventory is going on. Those were the issues I was having last week. And this week, I'm really not going to address many of those issues, believe it or not, besides getting the rest of the non-business stuff out of the garage. Another big problem I had last week was I did not have enough unlisted inventory on hand. I need to get more unlisted inventory on hand. So last week I began making some phone calls, and now we have a lot of inventory coming in this week. Like I talked about earlier, Saturday, I went and picked up 31 totes of media. I'm going to start processing that today. I also have another pickup for Thursday to go to a thrift store and pick up a load of unsorted donations that will all be books, maybe some other media mixed in, but usually always books. And then also I have a pallet of books coming from an Amazon seller that does not really do eBay. I'm not sure when that's coming in. Knowing him and the rate at which we get things done together, that's probably going to be like another 6 weeks. But those are the things that we have coming in after reaching out to some contacts last week. So by the end of this week, I will have more than enough unlisted inventory on hand and stuff coming in the pipeline straight to my door where I do not have to go out sourcing daily to try and find that type of stuff. So this week, once again, we're going to try to send 100 items to the eBay machine, get them going through there, get them listed, all that good stuff. I photographed 24 today, but that was all I had left that was priced. And I don't actually have anything. Well, I have 5 things to price. So there's no reason to sit down and do pricing right now since I only have 5 things. But I did get 24 sets of photos done today. Can get those off to my VA. Need to get 76 more. Those will come out of those 31 totes that I currently have. But yeah, just send 100 to eBay, try and get as much as I possibly can to Amazon. I do not currently have a weekly or daily goal for Amazon. By the end of this week, I will. I want to sit down and figure out how many units I need to send to Amazon on a weekly basis that would be enough to clear where Amazon could just pay all my bills on its own. That's what I need to sit down and figure out. Shouldn't take me too terribly long, but I need to sit down and do that. That way eBay can basically just be extra, just be icing on the cake. That's the goal right now. So it's kind of the plan for the week. 100 units to eBay, as much to Amazon as I possibly can. Figure out how many I need to be sending to Amazon, and then get everything out of the garage that is not business related. That way I can start building the shelving unit for the new inventory. I've already got 100 units just randomly laying in there. I'm going to have 200 units after the end of this week. Every week we'll have an extra 100 units to deal with. So we got to have shelves for that to go up on. Also, we're going to continue to empty this out. If you notice, there used to be a shelf behind me right here. there's not anymore. So we're going to continue emptying, taking stuff out of here every time I come. Anyways, let me show you guys what else sold. All right, this is everything else. We did actually sell some more stuff at home here, so I might come back after this video and show that, but more cookbooks, selling a lot of these. I need to start sending messages on these again to people saying I combine shipping and getting some multi-quantity sales. I forgot I had this even laying around. I cannot talk today. Indoctrination for American Democracy. $80 for this little unassuming book. Book of Hymns. This is Methodist, if I remember correctly. Yep, Methodist hymnal. Green ones tend to go for a little bit more. Sewing machine part. Another cookbook, I believe out of Georgia. I could be wrong. Yep. Coastal sections of Georgia. The best of Maikichi. And one pair of jean shorts. Oh, and this. This is 100 brand new sealed Blu-rays. I think we got $150 for it. But that is everything going out today. I'll see you back in the garage in just a minute.